my YouTube family. Whew. So this is Sistas season 9 episode 2. It starts with Andy and Zach, and they are in the car and they've been in traffic for over 2 hours. And Andy is looking at Zach with a look that she may want him or she may not want him. It's just a different type of look that she giving Zach. Like, Zach not a bad guy. Maybe that's how she was giving the look to him. Sabrina is on the phone with Maurice, and Danny was behind her telling her, "Drive, bitch, drive." And and they all still in traffic. The blackout that been going on the previous episode, and it carried on to this episode. It's supposed to all be in the same day. You know how Tyler Perry do his stuff. So Aaron and Karen's mom, which is Miss Lisa, they are observing that she is still bleeding out. And then Fatima says that she is going to see if she can get someone to come in and assist immediately. Since the Dr. Kears, that's his name, and he ain't doing nothing. So Sabrina says that she is tired of giving the wrong men her energy, because it flipped from her, because Fatima goes to get a nurse for Karen, of course, and then Karen is just really saying, Sabrina, my apologies, Sabrina is saying that she is tired of giving her energy to the wrong men and not really having it reciprocated. And I'm like, I understand, girl. And then the same front desk chick has an attitude with Danny and getting smart. And Danny said, "Look, like, you don't know me. I'll burn this whole hospital down. I'll set this whole thing up." And then she said, then Zach and Andy, they both arrive at the hospital, and Andy steps in, being that it has been over 2 hours since she saw a doctor, since Karen saw a doctor. And then the same front desk chick has an attitude with Danny again, and she getting smart. And then I'm like, the bitch still getting smart, saying that she will page someone. And she knows she ain't finna go page nobody. Y'all probably know some front desk chicks at these state hospitals at y'all's states that be like that. And Fatima says that she is seriously not doing good. And she tells them. And then Fatima gets Nurse Nice that helped Karen, in the previous episode. And Karen is just getting her temperature taken, and the nurse needs everyone out. And then Karen says that she wants her girls to stay with her, and she lets her stay with her girls and all that. And then the nurse said that she will be paging Dr. Kears, and he will come back with an update. And then Andy and, Zach, they still in the room, and Karen says that she has to throw up, of course. And then the Dr. Kears comes in saying that, I suppose this is another one of your baby daddies, huh? This is another one of your baby daddies, huh? And I'm like, sir, we not finna do all these microaggressions and all that stuff. Calm down, sir. Calm down. For real. And the doctor keeps saying that, he got smart. And then Karen was saying that her mom says that she's in pain. And, everyone has said that Karen is in pain and she needs help. And then he gonna say something. And then Miss Lisa, which is her mom, she stepped in and said that she's in pain. And then he gonna say something. Well, He told Karen, he said, well, your mom, she is fit, and she is fit and built to give, have, babies, but you're not. And I'm like, I beg your pardon, sir? What that's supposed to mean? And I'm like, sir, he says that he is ordering pain meds for her, not helping her at all, and still dismissing her. And then I'm like, he just dismissing everybody in that room. And I said, I don't like that. I don't like that. And then Fatima, she runs by the actions of Dr. Kears not taking, care of, and not taking Cameron's condition serious, because he's not taking it serious, at all. And again, I don't like that. I really don't like that. And I just was like, look, sir, don't do it. Don't do that. In Nicki Minaj's voice. And then Dr. Vaughn comes in, and then by way of Fatima, because she got him in that bed, not the bedroom, in the hospital room for Karen. And he comes in and he immediately takes ultrasounds, and him and the nurse, they're both, looking at the same thing. And then, Karen is like, well, what's wrong? I want to see my babies. Can I see my babies? And then they both just say that, give us a moment, and then we'll come back. And I'm like, oh no. And then Dr. Vaughn is going to consult with Dr. Kears, and he is upset because he said it's his patient, and he said that you're still an intern, and this and that, pretty much trying to son him like he don't know what he doing. And I'm like, well, he taking better care than you taking care of her. And he just pretty much was saying that you need to take care of your patients. Now, this is what Dr. Keir said to Dr. Vaughn. He said, you need to take care of your patients and let me take care of my patient. I'm like, okay, girl. All right. We finna do something. We finna do something about this real quick. And then Dr. Vaughn is telling Karen, unfortunately, one of her babies didn't make it. And then Karen's like, oh no, my babies, that can't be. And she is just distraught. And then it goes to the waiting room, in the lobby. And then Fatima pretty much shares with Zach that one of Karen's babies didn't make it. And she just pretty much said the ultrasound didn't look good, and it was only a heartbeat for one baby. Before she didn't even tell him yet. She just told him that one of the babies didn't have a heartbeat, and the other one was a stillborn baby. And Zach, he just, oh my gosh. I bet y'all that the way that Aaron was in there attending to Karen's needs and all that stuff, unfortunately, they're going to make the baby. I'm pretty much sure Tyler Perry going to make that baby, the one that didn't make it, be Zach's baby that didn't make it. And the reason why I say that is because Fatima is on, she's with child. And that'll be a way to just have Fatima and Zach, be happy. And hopefully Zach can get over it. But back in the emergency room, and then, Karen, she says that my babies, and she tells Andy, and she tells Sabrina, she said, if I don't make it, will one of you take one of my babies? And I wonder if it would have been better. And she was just doing all the what ifs. If she would have gotten help sooner, would both of her babies make it? And I just was thinking, I just don't think that that's going to be the case, Karen. And then she asked Sabrina, would she take one of the babies? And then she asked Andy, would she take another one of the babies? And then Andy said, no, 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 no. You're going to raise your babies. You're going to raise your babies. She said, you're going to raise your babies and you're going to make it. And then they pretty much was telling Karen that if she wants, you know, help, and if she wants a different doctor, then she would have to give the okay to Dr. Vaughn to continue with her, and then have Dr. Kears gone. And then she said okay. And then Dr. Kears immediately said, okay, good luck, good luck, good luck. I'm like, he said, Miss Mott is your patient now. I have better patients to attend. I'm like, all right. Okay, bye, girl. Okay. And then he says that you have not seen, he said Dr. Kears told Dr. Vaughn, you have not seen the last of me. You ain't seen the last of me. And then Andy and Karen says that she tells both of the ladies, you know, that she is scared. And she asked them, will one of them keep their baby, take care of her baby. And then, you know, her heartbeat is really, really faint. And she's very slowly losing consciousness. And I said, oh, Karen, it's not good. I don't like that. She losing consciousness. And then everybody said, and then they said, nurse, doctor, hey, we need help. We need help. And I said, this is reminiscent of a true story in Atlanta, Georgia, of a nurse. And she was on life support and she was pregnant. And she was saying the exact same thing. And she was going through the same situation that Karen was going through. So I'm pretty sure that Tyler Perry is, you know, mimicking this case and whatever. And I said, I'm not going to be upset about it because that's real life. And I mean, it happens. It does happen. And it's it's a very, very dangerous time to even just share a baby, just have a baby, because you never know what'll happen when you go to the hospital. And then with the way stuff is working out right now, the way the White House and all that stuff and how they behaving, and that man that's in the White House, I mean, I just really don't want to. I said, I'm going to make it my business to not have a child for 4 years during his presidency. And then hopefully it'll be better after his presidency is over. And again, Facebook family, that was Sistas. It was a sad episode for me. It was really, really sad, and it hit close to home. And that was Sistas season 9, episode 2. It was sad. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this uploaded for y'all. And then I have another video that I'm gonna attempt to do tonight. Love Island Beyond the Villa, episode 3. It was good too. So bye for now until I get y'all the Beyond the Villa. Have a good one until I see you again. Bye, Facebook family.
I'm tired.